Hi everyone. Right now it's summer, at least in the northern hemisphere, and I wanted to make a video to kind of show some ways to help keep you cool and also help keep you from getting like sunburned. Um, I know I don't even tan, like I just skip straight to burning and I hate that, and there's some like little things that I've kind of picked up along the way that might be of help to some of you. So I'm gonna share them. First of all, things that keep you cool. A fan. I really don't think you can beat a fan. You don't have to worry, like one of these kind of fans, you don't have to worry about them running out of batteries. They're maybe a little bigger than like those little battery powered ones, but I find that they usually fit in a purse nicely, and then you can like look all cool by like, you know, and then you can learn Victorian fan code and send secret messages at people who are wondering what the hell you're doing. Also, other people will be happy that they know you. They'll be like, you have a fan, you're my new best friend. Another thing to keep you cool, water. This is my bottle. Yeah, carry water with you. Getting dehydrated is definitely not good. If you know you're going to be outside for a while, definitely make sure you have water on you, because nobody wants to pick your fainted self up off of the pavement because you weren't drinking water. And also to make you feel better. This might be kind of cliche, but a parasol. It's portable shade. I mean, people might look at you funny, but I think at the same time they're going to be jealous that they don't have one, because there you are with the sun glaring overhead, standing under a little spot of shade, and they're all like, they'll be like, wow, that girl is so smart, she has a parasol, and I felt too stupid to bring one. So, I like to keep mine tied with a cute ribbon. I'm not going to open it because my husband's really superstitious, and he'd probably have a cow if he saw this video and was like, you opened a parasol. But yeah, parasols. Oh, if you don't have like a fancy parasol, I got this at an anime convention, by the way. Like, usually you can get them at like the Lolita booths and stuff like that in the dealer's rooms. You can also order them online. You can use an umbrella too. Like, I've gone to summer concerts where I wanted a bigger sort of parasol. And I also didn't want to look too out there necessarily. So I just brought like a big umbrella and, was able to set it on my blanket on the lawn at these festivals, and, me and my friends could all sit under it, and it was great. So that's another option. You can decorate it or you don't have to. And they're portable shade. They're great to have. Something else I really love is my sun sleeves. I actually found these while I was on Amazon looking for parasols, which, on that note, they also have parasols that have UPF to them, which is like, it's like when a fabric gives you sun protection because of like the denseness of its weave, it will only let through a certain % of sunlight. For example, like UPF 50 means that it only lets in 2% of sunlight. It's like 1/50th of the sunlight that it lets through. So like those kind of parasols are really great because they really actually block the sun. Like, you don't even get just like a little bit through, and you are not going to tan or burn with those. And they also keep you nice and cool, like many degrees cooler than the surrounding area. So that's another thing you might want to look into. But what I found when I was looking at those, it was like people who looked at these also looked at sun sleeves. And these are UPF 50. These are amazing. They're made of like, they're made by Eclipse Glove. But if you go to eclipseglove.com, at least last time I did, there's like, I don't know, you can't like really buy anything there, and they're like, we have all these styles, but those styles like don't seem to actually exist. But they're just like these spandex and cocona fiber sleeves, and that actually comes from coconuts, and it keeps you nice and cool too. So like when a breeze kind of comes your way, you can kind of see it goes up. When a breeze kind of comes your way, it catches it, and it feels really nice. Like if you're outside, or I wear them when I drive a lot, and they kind of like the air conditioning in my car really sucks, and these kind of help because like when they catch the AC, it cools me down more. But yeah, I wear these like when I go for runs. I wear these pretty much every day, and you can just throw them in the washing machine, and just they're machine washable, tumble dry. I like that they cover your hands too. They don't cover your fingers, which I guess that makes sense. You know, on the Eclipse Glove website, they're all like these. You can put a golf glove over them, so I think they're for more athletic persons than myself. But you know, like a sleeve will cover it, or you don't have to. You know, it's I've worn them with tank tops and kind of feel sort of 80s or something. Another cool thing is if this is a little plain for you, you can jazz it up. I have like a just like a regular like lace glove. I think I got it at Claire's. And you can just pop one of those on over it or something if you want. If you want to be fancy, if you're going out or something, or you just want to not be so plain that day. So, you know, it kind of like it's a little bit more flair. So that's the idea for dressing it up. Something else I've recently taken a liking to is dusting powder. This is silky underwear from Lush, and it's dusting powder, but it's also got cocoa butter in it, so it's moisturizing. So it both keeps you dry and also keeps you moisturized. Like it's not going to be too drying. And I have been putting this anywhere where I might, like on my body where I might tend to rub or chafe, like if I start to get kind of sweaty. And it just like has really helped keep me a lot more comfortable. I've only been using it for like less than a week now, but I definitely am like a believer now. So if you've ever thought about trying a dusting powder but you've not been quite sure, you know, I just sprinkle a little on my hand and just kind of pat it in and rub it into wherever I think it needs to go. It's very multi-use and it definitely helps. Now onto SPF to slather on yourself. I've been using this. It was like a few dollars at Target, and I'm really cheap and I'm really broke, and I kind of just have to do what I have to do. This is Ocean Potion Face 45. It's a clear zinc oxide. It's kind of nice and thick. I don't know if you can see that. I've got kind of like oily skin. I don't feel like it makes me too oily. It's not too thick. Like on your skin, it doesn't make you feel like you're dying. It has kind of like a, I'm not wearing it right now, but it has kind of like a, at first it can kind of have like a bit of a tack to it, if that makes any sense, but I mean eventually it like doesn't feel that way to me, and I think it's pretty nice. Like it says it's very water and sweat resistant, and you could also put it like on your ears and on your neck. Another one that I like is just, this is also from Target. This is like the Target brand compared to Banana Boat Sport SPF 50 lotion, but it's SPF 50 Sport, which I don't know. I tend to like the feeling of sport sunscreens better. Like this one isn't really greasy. Like it doesn't really feel gross, and I like it. I like it a lot. Also, another thing, a lot of places, if you don't like your sunblock, they'll buy it back. You know, like you can return it. I've bought sunblock at like CVS before, and it just felt really terrible, and I've been able to bring it back. I think I've bought sunblock at Target before and been able to bring it back, you know, with a receipt. I always save my receipts when I'm trying a new sunblock, like for the purpose that I might absolutely loathe it. Because, I mean, sometimes you do have to kind of experiment and see what works best with your skin chemistry. So it is kind of worth playing the field, but that's what I personally use. Something I would like to look into is the Bare Minerals. It's like SPF 30, and it comes in a little thing with a little brush on the top, and you can put it on. I'm told it's good for, like, you can put it all over your body, and it's good for up to 4 full body applications, which the stuff is like $28 or something, so I feel kind of like I wouldn't do that, but I mean, usually I cover up, so I probably wouldn't need to put it all over my body anyway. So I'll probably just put it like on my face and, you know, my neck and my decolletage or whatever. It'll probably last me a lot longer. If any of you have used that, tell me what you think of it, because I'm curious. So, but yeah, in review, water keeps you cool. A fan also keeps you cool. I mean, you're probably cool anyway, but you know, you'll be that much cooler. And arm sleeves, and you can put other things over them. And a parasol or umbrella, whichever you prefer. and sunblock. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And if you have any other tips that you would like to add, feel free to make a response. Thank you for watching. Bye.